And I can do the same thing here with Roberta. So now they will receive a message that says they want to be my friend, which is different than a message they want to join the group. So I don't want to get people confused on that. There's two different things going on there. Somebody can be a member of the group without being your personal friend. The difference is that everybody in the group will share messages that are posted to the group. But if I come out to my home page now, I post something here for and I post that. That's publicly posted, and anybody who subscribes to my feed, any one of my friends, will see that. But the other posts from the group don't show up like that for everybody else to see. So if you're my friend, you get all my public posts like that. If you're in the group, you get the group posts. But if you're not my friend and you're in the group, then you'll get the group posts but not my public posts. I hope that's not too confusing. But there's an opportunity for you to have people be your friends in some way, or to be part of the group, and you can share the information that you like with the people that you'd like to have available. Does that help with that question?
Yeah, just one other quick question. When they are viewing their page, will they see all of the members of their class there, or only those that have joined?
Only those who have made the effort to join. So when I go to the BYU Law, which is this group, it's a closed group, there are only 29 members. Those are the 29 people who have decided that they're on Facebook and they want to be part of the 1996 BYU Law alumni group.
So how would they send an invitation to the 30th person?
Well, you have to probably invite people by using, for example, the BYU alumni email. So Roberta could help you with that by having an email sent out to all the members of your class, alerting them that, and by the way, I think this has happened in the past, alerting them that all of the Facebook groups and LinkedIn groups are available. Roberta could also include in that a link to this same place, so that when people get that email, if they click on the link in the email, assuming that they support HTML in their emails, they will be taken directly to this page, and then they can simply go through that very same process that we just showed you, select the appropriate class. Now, I'm not in this class, but we're right here. You can see here that this is the group, this is the owner. Then they will have an opportunity here to join the group. So if I click on this button, it will send a request to join the group, which will go to the owner of the group, which right now is Roberta, because this is a brand new group and we don't have the class members populated here. And then once I say join group, that will generate a request to join the group. Now, she had already invited me to join this group, so I'm automatically included because I was already on LinkedIn and Roberta had invited me to join the group. But once I click on that and they're admitted to the group, whoever it is, then you'll see right here that they're in that group. And it will then show up in their groups when they say, what are my groups? There's a listing of all the groups that they belong to, and you can see that there's whatever groups they are. So it becomes another asset in their specific LinkedIn portfolio that they can use and be participated.
So Mark, I would like to tell everybody we wanted this training first before we send out another mass email to all the alumni, which we will be doing. Those LinkedIn groups are brand new. So after this training, we'll send one out to all alum and ask them to join those groups. So you'll see a lot more activity. The other thing is, don't be alarmed. You will see either me or Mary or Mark in these closed groups. We needed some sort of administrative continuity where the class president served for 5 years to keep these groups running. So that's why you'll see us in some of these groups. But after a week or so, we'll have a rush. Quite a few will come in and try to join your groups. Take a look at your groups, and anyone you don't see, then you can just click on that, add to the group, and send a request directly to them to come in and join.
And doesn't the owner have to approve them once they
Yes,
request?
most of them all have on Facebook. All the approvals will be sent to you as an owner or whoever your designated social media person is. and they also come to our office. So you don't have to watch that. We have somebody who looks up everyone, makes sure they are in your graduating class, and then will accept them. So our database coordinator does do that also. But if you get it, you can also add them in.
And there was another reason why we did the groups the way we did specifically for LinkedIn, is that a person can only own so many groups. And so once we hit the magic number, I think it's 10, you had to have somebody else set up the group. So just to get the groups established and make sure that we have the naming conventions correct, which you'll notice the 1996 BYU law here for the Facebook group, and if you come over here, 1996 BYU law, the group names and the naming convention is the same. So whenever you see that convention, that is the official group. Because there are some other groups out there that are not official groups. I mean, they're not officially affiliated. They're still groups that may have classmates and things like that in that. But the naming convention was adopted for us to use the 1996 BYU law. So that's what we've adopted. You'll be able to see that. Thought maybe Denise had responded back. Okay, are there any other questions?
Live for everybody. Can you make it live?
So if you have questions, you just want to go to that right-hand corner and you can type in any questions in that box. Mark, maybe you could just for a couple minutes talk about the benefits that you saw, especially for those who are on the call who have reunions coming up this year or in the next couple years, of why getting these group active right now will benefit you later when your reunions come.
Okay, great. It's a good thing to talk about. What we were able to find out is that, as you can see once again here, we were able to send out messages going back in time here, scrolling backwards. Before the reunion, Professor Gordon was at our reunion. It was very nice to see him and his wife. They were very generous to come and spend some time with us, which we appreciated. We're able to put some things out there to entice people, get some information out about the reunion, and help people understand what was going to be happening. So, for example, I could send a message like this that was very personal to people who had decided that they wanted to be part of the class, and by having them in the group in the class, I could send a single message and include pictures for the people to see that would hopefully get them interested in being involved in the reunion. So, for example, that link that I just posted there on the page, it made it very easy for people who are in the group to quickly join and register for the reunion. That saves a lot of time and energy for everybody if they can find a way to register without spending too much time and energy, because we're all busy people, and if we have too much to do, then we just won't get it done. So that was one way that we did things, and posting things, and when people are registered, their registration can show up here, and we had, once again, people who were able to show up. I had a chance to meet with some of the folks in our class, talking about the reunion, posting some information about that. So once people are in there, then you can quickly and easily message them, keep them up to date, and give them opportunities to be involved in the reunion. And once again, the pictures that we were able to post, a lot of people really enjoyed the pictures. People who couldn't go especially enjoyed seeing the pictures, because some people live too far away or it's just not a convenient time, and they were unable to attend the reunion. But by having all the information on the Facebook page, by having the people already in the groups, as soon as I started posting pictures and other people started commenting on the pictures, then we were able to see there was some discussion, and some people were very excited to see what was going on who couldn't be there at the reunion. And maybe that will also get them excited to come to the next reunion, so that they will be able to come next time. Chad wanted to come, but he couldn't make it. But by seeing what's there, they feel more involved and connected to the class. And once again, that's the important thing we're trying to do, is keep the alumni connected to the law school and to each other. It's a good support system. I work with my classmates across state boundaries and even internationally sometimes. It's nice to have that resource and have that connection to people that I know and trust, that I've known for so many years. So I think by using social media, Facebook and LinkedIn, you'll be able to see that there's an opportunity to interact with classmates and folks and have a different kind of relationship, and perhaps keep some of those relationships that you had during law school available to you, and to grow and develop those relationships over time. It's interesting to see how the families and friendships of some of these folks have played out over the last 15 years since we graduated from law school in my class. And I think that you'll find the same thing with your classes. So it's just another tool that you can use, and I hope that you find it useful. I hope that you're able to use the social media in a way that will be meaningful
Mark,
to you.
we have one question. I know we just have a minute left. Could you quickly
Go
answer
ahead.
the question that somebody's typed in? Can you see the question?
It's not showing up here that I can
Okay,
see.
they just wanted to know if they needed to log into the alumni website in order to access the Facebook and the LinkedIn, and no, you do not. We just
No,
made it a
that's-
very easy way to be able to do that, though, because that group thing is on our homepage. But once you're in this, you can access it on your LinkedIn or on your Facebook page. You will just click on groups, and that group will show up right there.
Where that is.
So you don't have to come to our BYU. Can you show them
That's
just
correct.
really?
You don't have to.
Just show them
Yeah,
on
you
your
don't have to be logged in.
Facebook page.
Once
where
you
the
return
group is.
here, you just click on the link for Facebook. You don't have to be logged into the website, and you click on the year, and it will take you there. Now, I'm signed in. But it will take you to the login page. And it'll drop you back in. Now, if you came through that link and weren't logged in, maybe that would be probably the best way for me to do that. Although we're out of time, I come back one quick minute here. And it still got me logged in. Anyway, it'll take you to the page to log in, and if you came from the link from the website, at the alumni website, it will drop you into the group that you clicked on. It'll give you the chance to be added by sending a request to join.
Mm-hmm. But otherwise,
just-
Mark, if I was just to log into Facebook, I would look over to the left-hand side where it says groups, and I could just click
That's once
there.
you've already joined.
Right.
That's once you've already joined.
Mhm.
That group will then appear, and then you can get to your group by clicking on that link.
Okay.
So that's the best way to do it, is get signed up through the alumni website, and then you'll be able to be a part of the groups for LinkedIn and Facebook. I hope that's helpful.
Thank you
I
for
think that's it,
attending.
unless
No, I think that's
you have anything
it.
else.
Thank you, everyone.
All right.